text me and let me know if that asteroid is likely planned on hitting somewhere near First and Lafayette. If so, we need to get right with the Lord.
We're going to move on now to that mysterious close encounter.
We're learning more details about last week's mysterious close encounter near the International Space Station. An unidentified object was caught on camera flying past the SpaceX rocket just minutes after liftoff.
This morning, a potential close call caught on camera. A mysterious object captured on tape flying very close to the SpaceX Crew Dragon just 12 minutes after the astronauts left planet Earth Friday morning. Part of the Falcon 9 rocket separates from the Dragon. That's when some kind of object flies between the two. Take a closer look and slow.
We've got some truly incredible pictures of the first supermoon of 2021.
Look, the moon is not giving us normal service, it's giving us super service at the moment. There's a supermoon in view, so it looks larger and brighter than it would normally. This phenomenon is giving us pictures from all around the world at the moment, so let's just have a look at a few of those. This is a few hours ago.
The pink supermoon lit up the skies around the world last night.
It's also seen in many other places around the world. These pictures come from Venezuela. And earlier, the supermoon was also seen in Australia.
It was huge. Did you see it? It was casting shadows, wasn't it?
I thought someone put a new lamppost outside.
I thought someone was shining a torch. It was so bright. And they're talking about this is from the Mirror about a pink supermoon will grace the skies tonight. That's this night rather than last night.
But is there anything we can do now to protect our planet? Well, actually, there is. An asteroid will hit Earth again someday, so this week's NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office, yes, there is such a thing, will conduct a tabletop exercise of how they will handle an approaching asteroid. Today, an asteroid will be, quote-unquote, discovered with a potential October impact. Each day this week, additional information will be determined and decisions made. It will be a true simulation of a real-time potential asteroid impact scenario, Rhonda.
This is crazy. This high likelihood of an asteroid hitting Earth. I mean, can we pull an Armageddon and save ourselves?
Well, we are actually going to find out soon because later this year, NASA is going to launch a project called DART, which stands for Double Asteroid Redirection Test, and that's going to impact the asteroid Dimorphos in the fall of 2022, and that's with the intention of changing its orbit in space. And let's hope it works, because that would be our one chance to save ourselves if one of those things is coming toward us.
Wow.
How? Did you understand all that?
Of course I did, especially
Right.
the asteroid Dimorphos.
Yes,
Dimorphos.
exactly. Paul, if you could just text me and let me know if that asteroid is likely planned on hitting somewhere near First and Lafayette. If so, we need to get right with the Lord.
Tonight, more questions and answers about what appeared to be an upside-down pyramid flying over a Navy destroyer off the coast of California. For years, the U.S. military has encountered mysterious objects that seem capable of traveling more than 11,000 miles an hour or able to transition from air to water without slowing down.
Some of these videos are 20, 25 minutes long. In other cases, these things are 50 feet away from the cockpit.
What he says most alarming are incursions over restricted nuclear assets.
We've actually had some of our nuclear capabilities disabled by these things.
Now, this entire subject, frankly, makes some people very uncomfortable. It challenges everything we think we know, and for others, it's incredibly exhilarating to entertain the endless possibilities of what might be going on.
Now, I was saying back then to you, and we were discussing, the new question was going to be, are they visiting here? And here we are, 10 years later from our first interview, and that's precisely where we're at.
Let me show, some of these things, Jeremy, are doing things that high-level military people say are otherworldly. What in the world is that? They could not explain it.
The laugh factor is going away because we are having direct contact and interactions. Our military is, as well as there's an increase in uptick in sightings and in mass sighting. UFOs have been part of human experience since the beginning of recorded human history. If there was a hostile intent, I'm thinking we probably know about it by now. It seems more like a performance, like a dance, like a I see you, you see me.
Have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us that I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object. It almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast that went right over the top of us.
Now, that was
That's
the American airline pilot encounter, but when the pilots encounter this stuff, far from dismissing it, they are just, as aeronautical folks, they look at it and say, that is amazing. What is that? And you get a lot of that in some of these descriptions. We're not saying aliens are visiting. We're just saying there is stuff out there that credible people, Defense Department people, Navy pilots, commercial pilots are seeing that simply at this point cannot be explained.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is LNS, dude. Well, if there's another thing, it's rotating.
And that's the one that dives into the ocean. These guys have no idea what they're looking at.
Right. So let me clarify. This is really important what you're looking at, right? I got goosebumps, John.